What's good, Royal Crowd? It's Duke Too Loud, and we back at it again with a new YouTube video, you feel me? And this Rakai and Ray situation is disturbing by Navli.
I'm not gonna lie, I seen it, and from what I heard off of my TikTok research and expertise, you feel me? Unemployment status has brought me to the belief that Rakai is correct in the situation, but we gonna see though, you feel me? And we just gonna get straight into it. Like, comment, subscribe, and you feel me?
On the family. Started off at 3, 2, 1.
I will tell you 100%, I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking.
I'm something right there. Be for real. I'm saying for other day, bro. I thought it was a normal conversation. I opened Twitter. That said.
Yo, they both calling her bitch though.
Uncomfortable.
Recently, there's been some drama with Rakai, Ray, and Ironmouse, and apparently it's altercation that happened at the Streamer Awards.
Pause. How y'all feel Ironmouse got Streamer of the Year like last year? Shit crazy.
Kind of crazy because it's like my 5th video talking about a bad situation that happened there, and crazy enough, it involves the Clover Boys again, seemingly trying to put as much dirt as they can on their name. But this time it involves a crazy altercation that happened with the world's biggest VTuber. But I don't want to yap too much, so don't we start from the very beginning with who even are any of these people?
No disrespect to her, you feel me, to her craft though.
Rakai got banned until January 1st. We cannot do Rakai until January 1st, and he can be grounded, and he Syracuse. You cannot do no collab. He cannot pop on stream. He cannot do none of that. Cause I got an email from Twitch.
Pause. I'm not gonna lie, I need to turn on subtitles, right? I need subtitles.
You're probably sitting there being like, what even is a VTuber? Well, a VTuber is someone who uses a virtual avatar instead of having on a face cam. Instead of being face cam-less, just being a voice, they have a virtual avatar that they control that mimics their movements, is able to become their entire face or persona while they are on stream. This specific VTuber had a terrible interaction with Ray and Rakai that she apparently wanted to talk about on her.
Pause, bro. Don't ever disrespect my, you feel me? It's royal crowd, you feel me? Straight nobility watching, bro. Straight nobility watching, bro. Don't ever disrespect their eyes.
Stream after the Streamer Awards happened. I will show you the altercation later, but I want you to see how she described the altercation before I even show any footage of it.
I also saw a tweet about me talking to Rakai and Ray. A lot of people were saying that I'm basically trying to appeal to people, appease people, fit in with people, that I'm trying to, I'm bending over backwards for people, which that is so untrue. You have no idea what I went through in that moment, so let me explain to you. And I'm here with Rob, and we're walking, getting ready to go to our seat, and I get rushed by Rakai and Ray. I will tell you 100%, I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking because I already knew that I was gonna get asked something terrible. I knew that they were gonna say something rude to me. I just know. I know it. I know it because I'm used to it, because I already know what people think, and I already know how people treat VTubers. When a person asks me a stupid question, I give them a stupid answer. That's what I have to say. They asked me what I look like, so I gave them the dumbest answer that I can give them. I was incredibly uncomfortable. I wanted to get out of there. I did not want to talk to them because I knew they were going to ask me very invasive questions. They asked me the dumbest question, so I gave them the dumbest answer, and I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be nice. It wasn't me trying to appease anybody. It was just me answering in a stupid fashion to get them to leave me alone. After that exchange, and we left, I was visibly shaken, and I was with Rob, and I had multiple people come up to me and be like, wow, Mouse, you handled that so well. You handled that so well, Mouse.
Pretty long clip, but I wanted to play the full thing in its entirety so that there was nothing taken away from what she said. In that altercation, she apparently was so shaken up it was visible to the people around her, and that she didn't like the altercation at all. They asked invasive questions like what she looks like, because if you are unaware, Ironmouse actually has a condition that really doesn't allow her to go outside that much. That's why she happens to be a VTuber. Whenever she attends any of these events, she's normally just actually on an iPad that's basically FaceTiming with her avatar being the thing that's actually presented there instead of her face. And even with her not actually being there, apparently this altercation was so bad it had her shaken up, had people around her notice, and it had a bunch of people questioning why Ray and Rakai would actually do this, because this was posted before the actual altercation was posted. That's why I wanted to show y'all that in the same order as the internet saw it, because you probably are imagining and thinking of some of the most horrible, worst things. The only thing that she mentioned was them asking about what she looks like, but for her to be actually shaking behind the screen, there had to be some crazier things being said, or the energy that Ray and Rakai were displaying had to be some of the worst, rudest things that they could have possibly thought of, or the worst, energy that they could have possibly been displaying. When in all reality, people actually found the clip of the altercation, and it tells a completely different story. What's the word? Oh, what's the word? Ironmouse!
She really gotta tell a nigga turn left, turn right. Like, give me straight.
What's up?
Nah, they hyping her up too.
Name, I don't know. Me, yeah, no questions out of you today. Yeah. No questions out of you. Yeah.
Anything you want.
Okay, bet. Okay, I got a question. How you know?
Pause. I know she ain't just say ask anything that you want. And she's upset. You feel me? Imagine nobody could find this clip. Like, imagine his stream glitched right here. He would have been cooked. Nobody would have known what the hell he talking about. You feel me? It would have been wild, bro. Shit crazy out here, though.
Don't pause.
Whoa.
That is in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber, duh.
Ah, you're right. I got a
Joe said you right.
I'm Latina. I'm Puerto Rican.
It's a killer kid.
Is Peanut technically a VTuber or not?
Am I technically?
No, Peanut.
Oh, man, he's a VTuber. What the?
Okay. Alright, nice to meet you, Ironmouse. Now, I promise y'all that was the whole interaction. Y'all don't need a Snyder cut or 2-hour cut of this entire interaction to understand that that's mainly all that happened. There wasn't anything too crazy being asked. Maybe what she looks like, as she is known to not show her.
Pause. Like, she really said I was visibly shaking. So, I need a female perspective on that. Crouch down on some shit. Okay, then. Basically, Ray asked her what she looked like.
If somebody asked me what I look like.
Nah, Ray, though. You feel me? On live stream. You feel me? Streamer awards, though. You feel me? This and
Like, I
that.
really gotta reveal myself.
You don't. You could say no. You could say no. You feel me? He was just like, what you look like.
You gotta do something for me to show him.
What are we talking about? Hold on.
We were calling her a legend. Nothing crazy actually happened. And you might have
Glazing
in
her.
that same clip, she literally told them to ask her anything. As Ray was about to ask her what she looks like, thought about it for a second and was like, maybe I shouldn't. And she encouraged him to ask the question anyway. That's why the question got asked. So a lot of people saw this clip and referenced it to the clip where she talked about the altercation and were genuinely very confused. You were telling me that them asking these questions is what had you shaking behind the screen. These questions are what had you over here upset and had you not liking Ray and Rakai. Mind you, she didn't mention Agent in that entire interaction, even though he was there asking her questions as well, and basically keeping the same energy as Ray and Rakai. It just had a lot of people on the internet genuinely confused because it felt like we were just missing something this entire interaction.
Wait, can they not ask that? I'm mad confused, dude. A little funny. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Rakai and Ray are still very curious of the world, and that's a valid question to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a kid, you know what I'm saying? You just want to know shit. You know what I'm saying? You just want to know
Joe
shit.
said that's a valid question.
That's such a valid ass question to ask. You feel me? I don't think they meant it. I know for a fact it didn't come from a place of disrespect, for sure. Like a little miscommunication right there, and it's unfortunate that she felt that way. I ain't gonna lie, it's unfortunate.
Come on, bruh. Listen, you can't be hate farming these niggas. Ironmouse. How you gonna hate farm these niggas? Cause they asked you what you look like in real life. That's a question we all got.
If DDG don't fuck with you hating, then that means you hating wrong, bro. You hating for the wrong reason, bro. If DDG telling you, you feel me, you hate farming, then you really hate farming. Something's up.
They ask anything, they ask you what you look like in real life. You should be like, okay, you said what you said, but don't come on here and hate farm niggas. That's crazy. What?
At the end of the day, she has a right to feel as she felt. If that altercation was genuinely uncomfortable for her and she was genuinely shaken, hey, tell the world, tell everyone how you felt. But the rest of the internet is going to then see that altercation because we're live 24/7 and have their own inputs on it and genuinely be confused how she came to that conclusion. If these are just dumb questions that she doesn't want people to answer, then I would assume she would probably tell them, hey, there's just certain things I wouldn't want you to ask, and not encourage them to keep on going asking questions that she probably wouldn't like. Because again, Ray was about to stop right then and there and not ask her that until she encouraged him at the end of the day. And it left a lot of people wondering what the two culprits I would point out in this situation would even say. Because again, Agent was left out of this scenario even though he was there, and Ray and Rakai were still on kind of a streaming hiatus, so when they finally came back and saw what Ironmouse was saying, they themselves were even confused based on the entire altercation that went down.
I thought it's a normal conversation. I went on Twitter today.
I bet you she not gonna make no other video about it. She gonna ignore this situation for
That bitch
life.
said, me and Rakai got Ironmouse uncomfortable. Spain chat, say it.
Nah, they wildin'.
Type in the chat, okay? You can ask me anything you want. But at the end of the day, I still, my Ironmouse, I still apologize for making you uncomfortable.
Yo, go call her a bitch and say I apologize.
You know what, Ray? That's gonna make me turn the subtitles up. And we're gonna see you guys again later. Tapping into the other video. It's 2 videos over here. Or like 2 videos over here. Either subscribe right here or subscribe right here. It don't matter. I don't care. Just subscribe. Alright.